Hey you guys, I hope you guys are doing amazing today. I hope your Monday has been flowing. I hope you guys are enjoying your time off if you are off. I know I am. So before I even get started, if you guys see any blood on my face, I'm okay. Okay? I did have a little accident. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, I'm fishing right now with my child, and yeah, but I'm okay. But for this week's word, I want to talk about sexuality a little bit, and I want to talk about women's sexuality, if that makes sense. So let's talk about it a little bit. So we live in a sexualized society where sex sells, and sex is at the top when it comes to moving things and just what we see as a whole. Oftentimes I see people using their looks, their charms, and things of that nature to get ahead, to get into doors, whatever the case is, right? And now that social media is so huge, a lot of people sell themselves in some way. There's OnlyFans, there's just different websites that people use to sexualize themselves, if that makes sense. Although that is what is happening out here, that's not always the case, you know. Sometimes sexuality is a form of expression. It's a form of empowerment. It's a form of confidence for some women. But the only difference between the two is the person that's doing the sexualizing on themselves. The first example is a person who is trying to get attention, to get money, to get into places, right? When I talked about women empowerment, these type of people do it for themselves, if that makes sense. They don't do it for the attention of others, the validation of others, to seek anything from anybody else. It's a form of self-expression, if that makes sense. So oftentimes I see people getting the two confused. They kind of intertwine the two, you know. They make it one thing, and it's really not that all the time. I'll use myself for an example. I'm the type of person that's really